Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
And what's up, guys? It's your host, Ian Luper. We're here for the first episode of WaveLengths. I'm with my boys, Bash and Whei. What's up, boys? Introduce yourselves.
What's up, guys? My name's Bashir. I'm a junior here at Pepperdine, and I'm here to talk some sports with my guy Luper right here.
Yeah, dude. Dungmin, what you gotta say to the folks?
What's up, guys? My name's Dong. Just chilling.
Just chilling? You chilling, Dongwei?
Relaxing.
That's good, dude. I'm glad to hear that. So we got, some interesting stuff for today to talk about. First, I just want to, get down into talking about Magic Johnson and, just the Lakers season in general. He stepped down as president. I think it was it Saturday or Sunday or one of those two. The Lakers season, dude, for me, it was so disappointing. I was so excited, dude. They got LeBron, they got Kuzma, they got Lonzo, Brandon Ingram. Bro, come on. And you don't even make it to the playoffs?
I know.
I'm sounding like Allen Iverson, dude. Playoffs? Or not Allen Iverson. What was that one guy for the Colts? He's like, playoffs? I just hope we can win another game. Yeah, dude. Bro, the Lakers. They needed to show me something. What do you think went wrong for him, dude?
Honestly, I think
talk directly into the mic.
I think
straight into it.
Straight into it. Okay, yeah. I just think this year, for the Lakers, so many high expectations were set up for them simply because they had the new addition of LeBron. But just to think about it in the sense of the core that they have surrounding LeBron is just not a good core to even produce anything in the playoffs, whether you're in the Eastern Conference or the Western.
I know, dude. I agree. I felt the team dynamic, LeBron James, shouldn't be on a team with, Lonzo Ball and Rajon Rondo.
Exactly.
They're all dudes who kind of center their game around spreading the ball around and distributing it. Right. But, if you got three guys on one team each trying to distribute the ball, who gonna take the shot?
Right.
Brandon Ingram?
Right.
No.
Can't have it.
No.
Exactly.
That's just I feel like the strategy just to begin with when they were building that roster wasn't really well thought through.
Right.
I feel if the Lakers want a chance at making the playoffs next year or doing anything, honestly, I feel like they would have to get rid of their young pieces and build around LeBron. They got LeBron James, dude.
Right.
LeBron James. This is the man, dude.
Right. This
is Michael Jordan 2.0, if not better than Michael Jordan. So, you have to build around this man. I like Lonzo and I like Kuzma, but, if it's between them and making the playoffs with LeBron, dude, I'm going to get rid of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dongwei, what do you think about, the Lakers? You're a Lakers fan, right? You like the Lakers?
Yeah. I like the Lakers. Bro, they weren't that bad though. In the preseason.
Yeah, well, they had
really early on the regular season.
It was just I felt later in the year, kind of towards after the All-Star break, it just kind of stuff started falling apart.
Yeah, I think it was the injuries. After LeBron got injured, they lost momentum and shit and stuff.
It's
sorry about that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, dude. The injuries were definitely a big hurting point for them. But I think there was a lot of internal turmoil for the team. Magic Johnson stepped down as president. Right. Was this his first year, dude?
This was his
Second year. Okay. He was there for 2 years for the Lakers. He was the man for them in the 80s. And then he wanted to be the president. That was his dream. And I remember him being very excited for his position. He steps down after 2 years. To me, that tells me something.
Mm-hmm.
That must be there must be something going on deeper within the team. They got rid of Luke Walton. They're shopping around for new coaches. I think they were looking at Tyronn Lue was their next guy in line. So I just think that there's a lot of deeper issues with that team right now. And once they get a new coach, once they get a new identity, get a new president in there, I think they're going to probably shop around the younger pieces and build around LeBron. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's going to be next year, but maybe in 2 or 3 years, I think the Lakers might possibly have a chance at making it to playoffs.
Yeah,
possibly. Yeah. Okay, that was interesting topic talking about the Lakers. Kind of want to segue to another topic. So Bleacher Report just released their top 50 NBA players for the upcoming playoffs.
Right.
And their top 5 list, I just want to hear what you guys think about their top 5 list. They have Giannis at number 1. They have James Harden number 2, Steph Curry number 3, KD at 4, and Jokic at 5. What do you guys think to that? Yeah.
I mean, so you said we got Giannis number 1, Harden number 2.
Yeah.
KD number 3.
Steph number 3.
3?
Yeah, KD 4.
KD 4, and then Jokic
5. Yeah.
You know, to be real, I really, really like that list.
Yeah.
I would say I agree with that list for the most part. However, I would have to throw in, instead of Jokic, I would have to put Embiid this year.
Embiid?
That's
Yeah,
for me. Embiid's having a great year this year. Besides, the injuries, he's having a really good year this year. But everyone else on that list, I would definitely agree with them, and the position as well.
Yeah. Dude, the one person that really is on the list, I really want on that list I don't see.
Right.
I might be a little biased, but I need Dame Dollar. I need some Damian Lillard in the top 5.
From Portland,
dude, this man was
from
first team All NBA last year. He ain't in the top 5 for the player.
I mean, but you got to look at his conference. His conference is the West.
I know. I know. But dude, even then, dude, have you seen this man be dropping 30-point game, 10-point assists,
Yeah,
at least once a week?
I'm not saying at all that Dame Dollar is not a good player.
I think he dropped 50 was twice or at least once this year.
Yeah, he dropped 50 once this year.
Yeah, dude. It was
Damian Lillard is an amazing player. It's just simply him being out in the West, all of his, talent is not able to be actually shined on, and people see it on an everyday basis because he's out there with the West with people like Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry, Chris Paul. Those guys are all elite point guards in the West that are on elite teams. So it's hard, to get that shine when you're already amongst so many great point guards.
I know.
So.
Do you think if he was in the East, he would have do you think he'd blossom?
If he was in the East, I think he would even be competing with whether if he was better than Kyrie.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Because
dude,
in a sense, when you with Kyrie Irving. But even in a sense, when I look at the East, the only elite point guards that I can think of is Kyrie Irving and Kemba Walker. Those are only 2.
Yeah, dude.
I
like Reggie Jackson on the Pistons, but he's not elite.
But he's not elite.
Dude,
he's a good point guard.
Eric Bledsoe. I like
Eric Bledsoe.
He's not
but even still, him I wouldn't consider elite.
John Wall.
Okay, yeah, John Wall.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He had a bum year this year that had a lot of issues with the whole team.
And the injury too.
He's nice.
But he's nice. No, you're right. You're right. But that's what I'm saying. If you put Damian Lillard in that conversation in the East, he's already probably number 1, definitely number 2.
I think he's better than John Wall. And John Wall, people
he's better than John Wall.
When I read lists when they compare top point guards, I always see John Wall either the one person behind Damian or the one person ahead of him.
Right.
And honestly, I feel Dame is so much better than John. John Wall's nice, don't get me wrong.
Right.
John Wall is a dirty player. But I just feel that Dame's game, there are players in the NBA that can win games single-handedly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Damian Lillard is a guy that could win a game single-handedly just because I've seen him do it before. And John Wall, I've seen him do it before, but I don't feel that presence from him a lot,
Right.
And so if you put Damian Lillard into the Eastern Conference, and they're comparing John Wall and Dame to be the same right now. But if you put Dame in the Eastern Conference, now I feel how you're saying, he might be considered to be just as good, if not better than Bashir Irving. you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I like that. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Showing some love for my man Dame Dollar. Yeah, dude. Wait, I need to pull up this list. Let me see if I can find this list of the top 50 players. Do you think who else? Dongwei, do you? Westbrook. Yeah, dude. The Blazers are actually playing OKC in the first round. Paul George, dude. Paul George could have been MVP this year.
Dude, I know. He was
Why
in
is
the
he
MVP.
not in the top 5?
Honestly, I think for Paul George is just the fact of, again, I will always point to the fact that, it's such a difference between the conferences is that when you're playing in a conference that's just so much better than the other one, in a sense, it's hard for you to make your presence known in a sense.
Definitely.
Because you're playing with, like he's playing with Russell Westbrook, and everyone knows for OKC, Russell Westbrook is like the engine of that team. He's
Paul
he's the
PG's
guy. Exactly. You know
mean?
what I'm saying? So PG, he's just there, not necessarily a role player. He's definitely beneficial to the team, but also that's definitely Westbrook's team. So for PG, like him being MVP, he had a great, phenomenal year. Key on key, my fantasy team. He helped me out, personally.
You got I saw you. I actually checked my fantasy today. I saw you got the dub for the championship. Congratulations to Bashir Chuma for winning the SIGA Fantasy Basketball League.
But him helping me out personally. He's definitely MVP talent this year. Yeah. It's just there's some guys that kind of outplayed him. Key on key, James Harden, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. So
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dude, I was playing 2K today with my player, and I was playing the Bucks. And I was guarding Giannis. We lost. I think we were down 50-15 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Yeah, dude. 50-15. The final score was like 138 to like 85. Giannis had like 45 points and like 15 rebounds and 12 assists.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's not real life, right. But like 2K, like that has to mean something, Like
2K's putting him on a pedestal.
I got embarrassed by Giannis, on 2K. That man has my respect. Okay. Oh man, I was just looking at the list for the top. Oh shoot, where'd it go? Oh no, for the top 50 players. Because I wanted to play like a little game where we can take the top 8 best players in the East and the top best players in the West.
Okay.
And we can kind of like do like a little bracket. Okay. And we can like see for ourselves who exactly we think is
the best.
The top 5 and the best. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but let me see could you go in my backpack and grab the notebook, like paper and...
This one?
Yeah. Okay. And then... Oh, man. God, my phone is just not functioning right now. Sorry, viewers. Bashir, speak to the fans and entertain them with your lovely voice while I pull this up. Speaking to the mic as well.
Like So... My guy Dong, so how do you feel about the playoffs coming up and everything? Playoffs are tomorrow. So we got tomorrow, we got the Nets and the 76ers. That's going to be a good game.
Ooh, that's a nice game.
That is going to be a really good game.
The Blippers?
The Pistons? The Pistons and the Clippers?
No, the Pistons and the...
I was about to say, that's 2 different conferences, bro. That can't happen.
Yeah, I think the Blazers...
They making it to the championship? No way.
It was... I forgot who it was.
But, no, I think it's the Clippers and the... Clippers and the... Not Rockets. The Warriors.
Warriors, there you go.
Warriors.
Yo, dude, Warriors.
Warriors
are going to win the finals.
You know who I like?
You got the Warriors winning the finals?
Oh,
man.
That's a bold statement. You think the Warriors are going to win the finals, Dong Wei?
No, honestly, I honestly think they would, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, to be fair, they've won it, the past 4 years?
Yeah.
I think that's a safe bet. Yeah, I would say the Warriors might have a good chance at winning the finals again.
They have a great chance of winning.
Yeah, but don't sleep on those Rockets.
Hey, those Rockets.
Don't sleep on those Nuggets.
They looking good.
Don't sleep on those Bucks.
They looking good. James Harden is like literally putting up like a crazy, crazy season this year. And I think it's going to carry over in the postseason for sure.
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, like he's first player, NBA player ever to average over 35 points for a season and 7 assists. Like, not too many people are doing that. Quote unquote LeBron.
Yeah.
Quote unquote Kobe.
Quote unquote Bobby crying.
None of those 3 players have done that before.
Okay, all right.
I mean, my guy James Harden is really putting up numbers.
Dude, but do you remember what was it like last week? Russell Westbrook dropped that was it like 2020 game?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see? Dude, yeah, that was the first time since 1968.
2021,
Yeah, since Wilt Chamberlain did it in 1968.
Yeah. Like,
that's crazy. Dude, second player in NBA history to ever have 2020.
Yeah. Man.
That's crazy.
That's like, for people to like say like, you know, like Russell stat pads and all that
dude,
I just find it crazy that he's the only person that's successfully doing it.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Name me a player that could go in an NBA game and put up 20.
Right.
Exactly. I
Exactly.
mean, like competitively, like everyone's trying like at their hardest, and like this guy needs to put up 20. Like, like someone's got like his like family held for ransom, and like he needs to put up 20 or else they're gone.
And
like,
another
not that many players can do that.
I mean, you're right. Another stat line I read recently is that the Thunder literally have a 86% chance of winning when Russell has a triple double.
Really?
So
Wait,
an 86% 86% chance of winning when Russell Westbrook drops a triple double.
That's not good
So
for me
just
to
to,
hear,
like, I
dude.
mean-
The Blazers are playing them in the first round. I don't want to hear that.
I don't know, man. Your Blazers are in trouble, bro.
Dude,
how do you feel about losing Nurkic?
Oh, that broke my heart, dude.
Right.
The Blazers, okay, for me, like, this was one of the first years, honestly, in my whole life.
Right.
I felt confident that the Blazers could actually make a run in the playoffs, like, in my entire life. Like, because we picked up Rodney Hood and Enes Kanter earlier in the year off free agency. And we also got, like, Scal, like, Bashir. I don't think he's going to, like, do that good, but he's nice. He dropped like 19-10 last night for us against the Kings. But anyways, so our lineup was filthy. We had Dame, we had CJ, Mo Harkless, Aminu, Nurkic. Nurkic was going off, dropping like 25 and like 10 every game. And then we had Enes Kanter and Hood off the bench with Seth Curry and our rookie. Yeah, Seth Curry.
Isn't Jeremy Lin the Trailblazers as well?
No, he's on the Hawks.
He was on the Hawks, but now he's with the Raptors.
He's flying around all the time. Yeah, Dongwei, if you had to speak, make sure to flip the mic
bad.
around. Yeah, it's hard to like keep track of it. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you like try to keep it made. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought that other mic would be working. I apologize. But yeah, dude, back to the Blazers. I was so excited, but we were dominating teams too. I thought the duo of Kanter and Nurkic, like, messing on guys was dirty, and then we had Dame and CJ in the guard positions too. We were doing really, really nice. I think we lost 3 games in like 12 when we picked up those 2 guys, or 2 games.
I didn't catch on to that.
Yeah, we were nice. We were raw. And then Nurkic went down, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart. We've won games.
To see that,
yeah, dude, like, we've won games since that happened because Kanter's been picking up the slack pretty nice. But I just don't think with Nurkic not there in the playoffs that the Blazers are gonna. I think we're
just don't have enough.
Like last year, we lost to the Pelicans in the first round. We got swept. We were the 3 seed, and the Pelicans were the 6 seed. And Drew Holiday.
Right.
Drew Holiday owned Damian Lillard, and we got swept. And it just like killed my confidence for the team. But this year I was hyped for that, and now I honestly think that we might lose again in the first round.
Dang.
As a 3 seed to a 6 seed.
I mean,
the second year in a row.
Definitely facing OKC. I mean, that's just a tough matchup for Damian Lillard and his Trailblazers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game to watch. We just played OKC 2 weeks ago, lost to them in overtime. It was a really close game, but yeah, dude, that Paul George, Russell. And then, the player that like I'm really scared of is Steven Adams.
Yeah.
Steven Adams is nice.
Really nice.
He's a man, dude.
He's a solid center.
I've seen him push around Willie Cauley-Stein like he was a child. I've seen him push around Andre Drummond like he was a child.
Yeah.
Like, he's too strong.
Right.
Like, he scares me. And I don't know. I love the Blazers, but again.
It's gonna be a tough matchup for you. I'm hoping that y'all win because I would definitely like to see, Damian Lillard get further into the playoffs than than he has. I would like to see him to get all the way to the Western Conference Finals, honestly.
I know, dude. I think he deserves it. Like, the love for the city that he shows is like unreal. Like, I feel like it would just be like a fairy tale if it were to actually happen. But, you know, like most fairy tales, they ain't real, you know. They're fairy tales for a reason.
True.
I'm sorry to be hating on my boys like that, but like I'm just, you know,
just calling
that Nurkic injury hurt. Yeah, I'm just seeing it how I is. I'm calling it how it is. Like
how I is.
How it is. But yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna play that activity for the next show, just because I have to set it up a little bit.
Okay.
But we could talk about like a couple more topics on the list. So next thing on our list is I want to talk about the NBA draft.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Who do you think is gonna go number 1 overall? I mean, okay, bad question. We all know who's gonna go number 1 overall. Zion Williamson. Mm-hmm. Who is gonna go number 2 overall?
Number 2.
Yeah.
For me, I feel as though number 2 definitely, before the March Madness, I would definitely have given it to RJ Barrett. Mm-hmm. But just looking throughout March Madness and seeing some of the players and how they handled themselves throughout March Madness, I don't know, man. I'm just really liking that guy from Murray State.
Yeah.
That guy, John Morant. That man is something else.
Dude,
he reminds me so much of, like, I don't know, a mixture of, like, just, I know, he's just.
MJ.
Yeah, he's just,
I'm sorry, but.
He has that just, that S, just like, I don't know. That.
Dude, have you seen this guy play?
Dude, he's amazing. Like, he has that mentality where he's just like, you know what, like.
He's got Mamba mode.
Yeah,
dude.
he's just in Mamba mode.
He's in Mamba mode.
He has that mentality where, like, I just got to make sure that I just win.
I know, dude. He's got that look in his eye too. He's got, like, you know, like Tom Brady. You know, you see those close-ups of his eyes. He's got that look. Mm-hmm. Your jaw's got that look.
He just has that energy, that hunger, where, like, you know, a lot of players I feel like lack, especially going into the NBA. You know, like. So I would say definitely John Morant would be number 2, and then RJ. Then RJ.
Yeah.
And then after that, I kind of don't really know, but
dude, you know who I really would love to see go after that?
Right.
My boy Bol Bol. You know.
Bol Bol.
That's 7'3" wonder. I mean, again, I might be biased. I feel like the show might like. Shown my biases.
You gotta represent.
I have to represent my home, you know, my home state. But dude, Bol, that guy's I've never seen, like, there are 2 dudes in the draft who have shown me something that I have, like, never seen before. Well, I either never seen it before or seen it in one other player. Mm-hmm. Like Zion, I haven't seen any other player that looks like Zion that can do the things that Zion can do, except for LeBron James. Because just of how explosive he is, his shot, his athleticism, his mentality, everything, defense, offense, everything put together. And then Bol, like, he's 7'3". He's got handles like a point guard. He can hit a turnaround jumper from 10 feet away from the 3-point line. He's got the nastiest shot I've ever seen. And did I mention that he's 7'3"? And I think he averaged like 3 blocks or 2-point-something blocks a game this year for Oregon. Wow. His stats was like 23 points and 12 rebounds a game. Wow. And like his stock was supposed to, I think he was number 2 overall. And then right when he got injured and broke his foot, he plummeted at like 15th.
Okay.
But that dude, I ain't seen, like, name me another guy besides Kristaps Porzingis that's 7'3" and can hit like Kevin Durant like that. Kevin Durant. I mean, he's nice. Not 7 foot, he ain't 7'3" though. Yeah. He's like 6'10". He's like 6'10". But he's a freak too, don't get me wrong. Like, Katie's a monster. But again, like, if he's saying Kevin Durant, like Porzingis, like, that's gotta mean something.
I mean, honestly, I looked at some of his highlights recently, and Bol just has that, like, he has that, I don't know. It's like he's just a more dynamic player of Kevin Durant and Kristaps Porzingis in a sense, where it's just like he's a mixture of these, like, 2 players who, like, you know, can also. I don't really think Porzingis can handle the ball as good as KD can.
Right.
But Porzingis still has that nice shot. He still has that nice post game. Very similar to KD.
Right.
And Bol, he's just being 7'3" and having both of those combined.
I think he's got better handles than Porzingis.
Oh
Bol
yeah,
Bol?
he for sure probably has better handles than
Yeah.
Porzingis.
Yeah, I showed you Dongwei. I showed you his highlight video, Bol's highlight video. Yeah, dude. And then have you seen Zion's? Have you seen Zion's highlight video too?
Yeah, I think you showed me that one.
Yeah, you've seen Zion play. Like,
Yeah.
who do you think would win in a one-on-one? Bol or Zion?
Dude, definitely Zion, man.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Like,
he just
you know
beast
what's the
him?
problem with Bol, bro?
What?
He's too skinny, dude.
Yeah.
He's weak, man.
He
That's
is
the only
weak.
problem.
He's
you know what I'm
injury
saying?
prone. I mean, yeah, dude. His whole season got derailed because he was injured. Like,
Yeah.
if this guy gets injured again, if he gets injured in the first month of his year or his rookie year, that could spell trouble.
Yeah.
That could be the Blazers drafted again. Sorry, back to the Blazers. The Blazers drafted a guy instead of Michael Jordan named Sam Bowie in 1986.
Yeah.
Sam Bowie was kind of like Bol. It's 7 foot, nasty.
Right.
Destroyed both of his knees in the first 2 years, and he was supposed to be nastier than MJ, but he was nothing, and I don't want that to be Bol. I don't want to jinx that. Knock on wood,
Right.
but that could happen.
Wow. It's kind of crazy to think about the fact that Michael Jordan went number 3 in the draft.
I know. What?
Yeah.
dude.
Number one?
Yeah, who went number
He went
2?
he went number 2?
No, who went number 2?
Sam Bowie.
No, Bowie went number 1. Oh, wait, let me
Bowie
look it up.
was number 1.
1986 NBA draft.
I don't think Michael went 2 either. I think he went number 3. It was number 3 or 4. He definitely wasn't number.
Michael Jordan.
No. Dude, I'm telling you, he went number 3 because there was some guy.
84.
There was a guy, I forget what his name was, but he was supposed to be way better.
Hakeem the Dream.
Yeah.
Hakeem Olajuwon. He went number 1 overall. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, not over MJ, but that's
Right.
nice. And then Charles Barkley went number 5.
Wait, so where was MJ at?
MJ's number 3. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay,
right.
number
You're
3,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, Hakeem.
Who went before him? Who was the 2 before him?
It was Hakeem and Sam Bowie.
Sam Bowie.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Hakeem number 1, Sam Bowie number 2, Michael number 3, Sam Perkins number 4, and then Charles Barkley number 5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Was there anybody else nice? John Stockton. He went number 16. There's so many of these guys ahead of him that I've never heard of. John Stockton. He was nice.
Yeah,
His son
dude,
played at
John
Gonzaga
Stockton
too.
was amazing.
Anybody else? Earl Jones. Is it James Earl Jones? That's what my mind went. Yeah, Darth Vader. James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones got drafted 23 overall in the 1984 NBA draft. That'd be something, dude. What is it?
That's a crazy stat line.
Lil Durk is playing for the Raptors.
Lil Durk, he just signed a 10-day contract with the Chicago Bulls.
Oh, they're Bulls, dude.
Yeah.
They're Bulls. Dude, that's
I wonder
sick.
how's that going for him.
He's
honestly.
wet.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a video of him playing. I mean, he's a small guy, but he has a nice shot. His shot is pretty pure.
Yeah, dude. Lil Durk. Dude. I mean, yeah, it's not James Earl Jones getting drafted. It's not that far off. Lil Durk's playing for the Bulls. I mean, shoot. Sign me up, Lakers. Right. I mean, you guys couldn't get any worse. I mean, might as well. I mean, hit me up if you guys ever listen to this podcast and want to sign a guy with a nice 3-point shot and a nice refs. I'm good for locker room morale. Hit me up. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up the NBA draft real quick. Oh yeah, dude, Tyler Harrow and who's the other player for Kentucky? PJ Washington. They just declared for the NBA draft today.
Okay.
And then another Oregon player, Lewis King, who went out, balled out in the March Madness. He also declared for the NBA draft. Did you see anybody in March Madness you specifically liked that might not be on people's radars?
Yeah. I really like the kid from Texas Tech.
We got 1 minute, by the way, and then we gotta cut it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the kid from Texas Tech. I forget his first name. His last name's Culver.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's really good.
He was so nice. He's got a nice 3-point shot. He's so good at defense
he's
too.
really good at defense as well. He reminds me of a better Lonzo, in my opinion, to be real.
Honestly. I mean, his shot's a lot nicer.
Right, yeah. It's a lot more pleasant to look at as well.
Yeah, it's a lot more pleasant to look at.
But, another guy that really stood out to me was the guy from Purdue. Carson Edwards.
Oh, yeah.
That guy
dude.
is...
When we were in our...
That's
when we
like
were in
Little D
Rose
Rose 2.0.
Yes,
That guy is
Derrick Rose.
nice.
Derrick Rose.
Yes. Literally, he's like Derrick Rose 2.0.
Like Derrick Rose.
Like he does. He's got a nicer shot.
He just couldn't miss that game against who did they play that day? It was
Texas,
Purdue
Virginia.
Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I was so mad that Purdue lost that game.
Man.
Virginia should not be the champions of March Madness right now.
Dude, that's the thing. That literally it was like Carson Edwards against the entire NCAA champions this year.
I know.
Him against them, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Because nobody else on Purdue was doing anything.
They had that one guy that was like 7'4", like white guy to Lithuania. But he didn't do anything.
He didn't really. I mean,
nobody
dude, the score was like 65. 69 or something like that, and Carson Edwards had 40 points.
My
God!
They went to OT, right? They went to like double OT.
Yeah, they went to OT.
Like 90.
Yeah,
the final score was like 99.
Yeah, 99. Yeah,
that was crazy.
Like at the end of the game, yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the game, like it was like 60. I don't know what the score was, but it was like very, very close. And yeah, Carson Edwards had 40 points. He had like. Dude,
that guy's
that's
nice.
Just crazy.
Derrick Rose 2.0, but with a nastier shot.
Why is he getting recruited?
Oh yeah.
Why is this kid getting recruited? In
NBA? I'm pretty sure his draft stock.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled up the big board for the draft. Oh, JK, no, I didn't. It didn't load. We'll talk about that next show.
Yeah.
We gotta wrap this one up.
For sure.
But. Yeah, was it Carson Edwards?
Carson Edwards, yeah.
Yeah, Carson Edwards. Cam Edwards' cousin. Cam and Kessler's cousin.
Who's that?
Those are the Pepperdine basketball
players. Wait, no,
dude.
Actually?
Yes, you don't know Cam and...
I know Cam. Oh, okay,
yeah,
I know
dude.
Cam, the guy that looks like Gianni
dude.
Antetokounmpo or whatever, yeah.
Looks
He looks like Gianni.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
Why Giannis?
He said Johnny.
Johnny? No.
Johnny.
Oh my God.
Gianni.
Okay, all right. That
Giannis
Antetokounmpo. But yeah, dude. Carson Edwards. Derrick Rose 2.0. All right, that signs us out for our first show. Thank you guys for listening to WaveLengths.
Thank you.
With your host, Ian Luper.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.